raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling. All well-thinking Jamaicans should raise their voice in concert against the high levels of crime and against the government in not doing enough in controlling.
Yes, my beautiful people. I want to say good evening or good day or good night, because I don't know. For some people it's night and for some people it's day. You know what I mean? Because man change every time and set time. So wherever you are, people, listeners, viewers, subscribers, family and friends, wherever you are, hope it's a beautiful time. Alright? Yes. So that was the voice of the Prime Minister. And people, I'm quite sure that you have seen the that video circulated of the Prime Minister giving an emotional speech in the church. And when we talk about emotional people, we're talking about emotional in the highest level, to the point where the Prime Minister cried a living eye water. What did I say? The Prime Minister shed a living eye water. At one point I thought it was pipe water. You know what I mean? Because you know, politicians, them tricky and them cunning. And I thought it was pipe water. But when Melinky them got to boom and circle there and check the whole thing, them said courtroom is actually high water. The man shedding high water. And to me, people, that is significant, because it 3/4 of the people who saw this video feel as if it's a genuine emotional speech. It's very genuine. I think the Prime Minister is up to his neck now with all what's going on in Jamaica. He's fed up like Bounty Killer. Yes, I think he's fed up. And I think he really would like to make some changes. Yes, I think I kind of felt it, people. Like, you know what I mean? You know, more time we listen to them, I would know say chattings. You know what I mean? I wouldn't really pay it not 100, because, you know, you just go through one ear and fly to the other ear. You know what I mean? But I kind of felt this one a certain type of way, like, say, yeah, he's really touched. He's really hurting. You know what I mean? He's really hurting. The Prime Minister is really hurting. And I think it's time the Jamaicans to rally around this Prime Minister, yeah. And Jamaicans, we want to call out the leader of opposition for drawing hands and heart with the Prime Minister and see if we can fight this, because it's very devastating. The state of Jamaica at the moment, where crime is concerned and corruption and all of that, is devastating. It is devastating. And this is not a party thing. This is not a politics thing. It's a country thing. I mean, this is a national problem, people. And I feel all Jamaicans, as the Prime Minister, the Prime Minister said, should come together. The leader of opposition, come join the Prime Minister. Not talking about no party, not no politics, nothing, no, brother. You understand? Things have gone from bad to worse. And it needs change. It can't go on. It cannot go on like this. It definitely cannot continue like this, people. You understand? Yes. So my message to the Prime Minister right about now, because we can see that the Prime Minister, you need help. And you have to admit the fact that you need help. Whoever's, you need help. And my message to you, for a start, Mr. Prime Minister, I think you need to start with the police force. I'm sure many of you people have seen this other video that is circulating all over the internet with this policeman, a policeman in his uniform, people, a police officer in his uniform, telling civilians bad word. You know what I mean? And telling when they're supposed to go to with their mother, and if you catch them certain places, you know, the word when use people. We're talking about a police officer, you know, a member of the Jamaica Police Force. So my message to the Prime Minister is this, and my advice is the police force. I said this in a previous video, I'm gonna say it again. The police force need a reform. They are, as Anthony B tell you about good cops and bad cops, and then you hear young Joshy come and say the police are corrupt. The police force is corrupt, but they are good police because I tell you what, if TVJ or CVM TV should interview 3/4 at the Jamaica Police Force right now, first thing they're gonna ask, they want to be anonymous, but they will tell you the truth. And right now I'm saying this, any one of the good police officers out there, if you would like to do an off the camera interview in the courtroom, I'm gonna leave the contact details and you can contact me. You understand? Because we know there are good police officers out there, but they too are afraid of the bad cops. You understand? And Mr. Prime Minister, please start with the police force. If you want to fight crime, you want to bring back Jamaica to the beautiful Jamaica it was, start with the police force. Understand? The young Joshy is right. Anthony B said this many years ago. Good cop, bad cop. And now young Joshy, after Anthony B many years ago, came back to say the police are at fault. Start with the police force, Mr. Prime Minister. Start with the police force. Get rid of the bad cops them. You need a reform. You don't need the glasses to see that there are bad cops in the force. You need to rid the force of the bad police, the bad cops, get rid of them so that the good cops can do their work properly. You understand? Because every time the police come up with a plan to counteract criminal activities, the criminals them know. How do they know? I don't know. But check some of the police. Them know. You understand? And that is my message to the Prime Minister. Mr. Prime Minister, we still need help. We see the tears and all of that, Mr. Prime Minister. And we are ready to work with you. If you are ready to work with the people of Jamaica to bring serenity and tranquility and calm and peace and paradise back to the Jamaica land we love. Yes? I'm sure every single Jamaican agree. Every single law-abiding Jamaicans right at the moment, they agree with what I'm saying. Yes. Because it's pointless, people. It's pointless. We're working hard. We're trying to achieve things. We're trying to have a better life. And we cannot enjoy it because of criminal elements. It's not fair. It's not right. And we have to work together. People, stop from accommodate these criminals and defend these criminals and interrupt the police when they're trying to capture these criminals. Stop it. Stop from watering the bad plant. You understand? So the Prime Minister then burst into tears, him cry, him felt it for the killing of the little 10-year-old child. 10-year-old, brother. A 10-year-old. 10-year-old youth. No, sir. And the next after the police force, after you clean up the police force, Mr. Prime Minister, you need to tackle the music. Yes, the music. The music that's coming out of Jamaica at this very moment is too violent, and these young kids, they're not listening, they're not trying to do better. It's too violent. We don't need this type of music at this time, because and they're bigging up killers in the music. They're bigging up killing. They're bigging up these criminal elements in their music. Yes, they're bigging up the criminals in their music. So they're promoting and supporting them. Yo, people, it's serious. I see another video where a little girl was walking home from his